The Joe Rogan Experience.
I think I'm a conservationist, and we're talking in the tens of millions of dollars go into conservation from hunters every single day from hunting, and the U.S. Department of Wildlife, they don't know how they're going to be paying for the protection of habitats without hunting permits because the number of people that are hunting are shrinking. So there's a huge influx and question about how moral are different styles of hunting. What are the best? And how are we going to make sure that we protect these animals and protect their habitats? All the while, I was telling you about that elk I shot at the beginning of the year. And I had a clean broadside shot at 600 meters. And I was like, I'm shooting a 308. Totally super doable. I can do that almost in my sleep on my home range. But I'm shooting an animal. I was like, no, man, let me just walk this guy down another ridge.
Yeah.
So move upwind, come back down, and my next shot was at like 320. One shot and he sits down. So I think the responsibility always in all things should fall on the individual. But now it's just getting all the individuals to actually have responsibility.
That's where it gets really
stupid.
Really stupid. Yeah, and there's just people that they're not good people. They weren't raised well.
Are people good?
Some people, in moments.
Yeah.
What do you mean when you say that?
I don't know. Like my mom and I, we argue about this a lot.
Yeah.
She's like, she thinks people are inherently good, and I'm like,
well, you've seen so much of the bad.
Obviously I'm gonna have a calloused. I'm not gonna have the most objective perspective, but I want to think people are good, but I think hunters in general. Let's just use that because that's what we're talking about right now. Of 100 hunters, what percentage are going to do the right thing? Are going to do the moral thing, the ethical thing, the thing that's the best interest for the animal, for conservation, for nature. Out of 100, if they're on a hunt,
I would say for sure the majority.
Okay.
And now it gets down to guesswork as to what the numbers are, but
I like 60%.
More, I'd say more.
Okay.
I would like to think
that.
I like to think it's in the 70s or 80s. I wish it was 100
for sure.
And I wish anything other than that was just a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
But there's going to be people that poach. There's going to be people that cross property boundaries when they know they're not supposed to. There's going to be people that shoot an animal when the season opens tomorrow morning and they get there, a day early and they see an animal and they just say, fuck it, I'm just going to shoot it and hang it and say I shot it the next day. There's like gray area stuff, where you're definitely doing something illegal, but it's still hunting. You still have a tag. And it's just like people bending the rules.
Yeah.
And then there's people that just, they'll shoot 2-3 animals and they're only supposed to shoot one. They'll hide the meat.
Yeah.
There's always going to be people like that.
Assholes.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.